This video is brought to you by BlueCert. BlueCert is a trusted provider for AI-related certifications designed to validate expertise in machine learning, data science, NLP, AI security, and more. You can go to bluecert.org to take a look at all of their offerings. You can explore the certifications. Here we have certifications on machine learning, AI healthcare, AI in finance, natural language processing, and many more. If I go to machine learning, you can see the different potential roles that are available for machine learning as developers and even different paths that are available. And this provides you with AI-focused specialization, flexible online exams, and also employer recognition. You can also check out some of the sample multiple choice questions on that category. If you're looking for certification for machine learning or AI related fields, check out bluecert.org. Now let's go ahead and talk about a very important concept. And again, this concept is not only for Python, but for all the languages that use string, which is pretty much most of the modern programming languages. They will have strings or string data types. And this concept is of string concatenation. Now, first of all, what exactly concatenation even means? Well, concatenation means joining two things together. Concatenate. Okay? So, if we go and let's say I create a variable 10 and I create a variable 12, and then I do C equals to 10, not 10, A plus B. If I print C or the value of C, what do you think will be printed out? Now pause here for a moment and think what will be printed out. All right, let's go ahead and run it now. Okay, there we go, and it prints out 22 because 10 plus 12 is 22, basic addition. What if I wrap this, making it into a certain data type? What data type is this again? String, right? Because it's wrapped up in quotes. That makes it a string. Now when I go ahead and run this same application, can you guess what will be printed out in this case? Let's run it. Well, that's weird. It printed out 10, 1012. What does that even mean? How did it print out 1012? Well, what happens is that when you concatenate strings, which these two are strings because they're wrapped up in double quotes or single quotes, then these two, the values of these two variables are just joined together. Okay? And if you join together, if you have 10 as a string, and if you try to add it with 12, just add them together, meaning join them together into 1012. And that is exactly what we are getting as our result also, 1012. So this is known as concatenation. When you join two strings together, they will form a third string. So over here, when we join A plus B, that formed a third string that was assigned to C. So another important concept over here is strings are immutable. Immutable simply means that they cannot be changed. So when you add two strings together, you form a third string. Let's do something fun. We have a couple of variables over here. We have full name, we have social security, and we have company name. How about we form a sentence using concatenation? And the sentence will be, My name is John Doe and I work for Apple. My SSN is, what the SSN is? This one. Now these things, we already have the value of these things in our variable. John Doe is in full name variable, Apple is in company name variable, and Social Security is in SSN variable. So that's what we want to do. We want to join those variables together so that we can form this sentence or a message. So let's assign it as a message. The message will begin as my name is, well, how do I write John Doe over here? I mean, I cannot really write just John Doe because I want to take the value from the full name and then somehow inject it over there. Well, I can just add it, I guess. Full name. Let's go ahead and just print it out, just that, so that we are sure that we are on the right way at least. When we print out, it says, my name is John Doe. Okay, so it actually does work. But wouldn't it be nice if we have a little bit of a gap over here after is? So let's go after is and put a space over here. All right, that's good. Let's go ahead and run it again. And now it says my name is John Doe. Okay, I think we're going to get a hold of this because now I think I can say plus another string and I work for, well, Apple is the something, right? Like I'm just going to put something over here because these are the things that we are going to be injecting, right? Work for Apple. So company name. Great. Okay, let's go ahead and run this. See that? By concatenating different strings together, we are forming a much bigger string, which is a combination of other strings when they're added together into different strings. I can also go and say plus my SSN is SSN. Let's go ahead and run it. And I think this will be the complete thing over here, right? So we have used string concatenation to join multiple strings together to form a one large string. Now keep in mind that as I mentioned earlier on, that strings are immutable, which means that whenever you join one string with the other, it actually creates a brand new string. So in this case, we have created like maybe 4 or 5 different strings together. Now in this very simple case, the performance will really not be an issue. And I think this one also. So performance may not be an issue because it's like what 5 or 6 different strings together. I think even if you do like 100 strings together, join them together, then the performance will not really be a big deal. All right. But if you have a very large chunk of string, which is like 1,000 words, and you join it with some other string, which is 1,000 words, and then you join it with some other string, and then again and again, then that is going to affect performance. All right. Because every time you concatenate one string with the other string, it creates a brand new string because strings are immutable. So just keep that in mind. Now, although we are able to create all of this, as you can see, we are able to create that message. What will really be nice if there's an easier way, because it's like, okay, I have to add a plus, I have to make sure that I put a space around over here. A lot of things you have to remember, right? So let's see how we can actually do it in a different way. Message equals to, and one of the things that is available in the Python language, at least I think it introduced in like 3 point something, was the formatting operator. So you can use the F just before the starting of the quotes, and that simply means that you are going to be using a formatting operator, and you will have the capability of injecting values right within the string. Let me show you what it means. I'm just going to copy this, the final thing that we want. I'm just going to put it right there. All right. And these things are the placeholder. These things are where I want to inject the value. When you use a formatting operator, it allows you to inject the values over here. And how do you inject the value? And that's the cool part, that it's so simple. You put these curly brackets, and within the curly bracket, you just write the name of the variable whose value you want to inject right there. So if I want to inject over here full name, I'm just going to say full name. Great, right? And let me run it again now. See that? Full name is injected right there. Now we can do the same thing for company that we work for and the SSN. So what do we want to inject over here? Well, we want to inject the company that we work for. So I'm just going to say company name. And what do we want to inject over there? Well, Social Security. So what variable contains Social Security? SSN. All right. Well, let's see why is it giving a problem with SSN. That's kind of weird that it's giving issues with SSN. SSN is not defined. I think it is defined. Isn't it defined right there? I'm not sure why it's giving that weird error. Well, that is kind of weird. That is giving this weird error. I'm going to say over here user SSN. Okay, I'm going to change the name. For some reason, it's not able to see the SSN, which is kind of weird. Okay. And let's run this. And I wonder if it's running or not. There we go. There we go. Okay. So you can see that it's saying, my name is John Doe and I work for Apple. My name and my social security is something. And we can definitely say that this is a much better technique to write this, because using this technique, you have to be a little bit more concerned about, okay, I have to put the spacing, I have to put the plus sign, I have to put this, I have to put that. Over here, it's kind of like, you just paste your string, your text with the placeholders, and you just replace the placeholders with the variable names that you want, and you're done. So I think this is a really good technique, really powerful technique of, concatenating string or forming a string with injected values. All right. So there you have it. This is string concatenation in Python.